levels concept. Here's Daniels right here. He's just working to that second level. He's able to get around more the safety, and a heck of a job.
25-yard gain. Tony on the edge. Cignetti said they'd have multiple plans. Me and Brian.
Good feel based on Malachi Tony moving, pre-snap movement when he moved.
3 catches for Tony, but only 11 yards. Closing in on the 2-minute timeout. And Miami.
They make you earn it.
Fletcher to the left side. Quick penetration. That was D'Angelo Pons off the corner to grab him.
They just ignored him. He's a little guy. Don't worry about him. He goes around him, gets low, brings Fletcher down.
I don't think the play be really not in solid field goal range. Quick pitch. Keelan Marion makes the catch. He's spun down short of the
defense's eyes and then go back to the boundary to Keelan Marion, and actually got him some positive yards with it.
Be about a 50-yarder. Let's see if he's going to. It's the kind of thing you do if you're going to kick a field goal.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Yep.
Goal here against Notre Dame in the opener. That was from 47. This is from 50. And it doinks. Off, come up empty. And Indiana will take a lead to the locker room and get the football to begin the third quarter. The football in the games we do.
I know.
There were 2 doinks, one by each kicker in the Miami Ole Miss game.
Field goal range themselves. They're going to work the clock and just get out of here.
We hand it off to Hemby. Powers forward. They do have a couple of timeouts if Cignetti shoots. Mendoza from the pocket. Low throw. Catch made right at midfield by Becker. I think he expected to take that timeout earlier. They
doesn't have the range. I just saw him running sprints. He was going about 50 yards down the sideline, making sure.
Football, and then they just kind of let the clock. They had 2 timeouts. They let the.
You think it's certainly there in Frankie's range with one more completion.
Yep. Now they got to 1 time.
But until that last drive, coming up empty when Davis hit the field goal off the right upright.
2.1 seconds. That ball's out of his hands.
The first down run. Hit behind the line, falling forward.
Need you guys to be detailed, disciplined.
Mendoza looking to throw on 2nd and 10. He'll be sacked. Dropped by Akeem Mesidor.
Different than what we saw in the first half, where they gave up a ton of cushion. And now when you play tight like that, Mendoza, see how he wants to get the ball out of his hands?
Longer that he held the ball. Now they're just going to try to run for it on 3rd and long. And Black, did he get a face mask?
Sure looked to hold him down.
There's penalties, and then there's really crushed
series of the second half. It's about to be a 3-and-out after that sack. Indiana
was going to be an edge today. His team playing more disciplined. The first down run by Hemby. Nothing there. Jacket Holly with that hand. That's kind of a growing trend, that liquid chalk. Mendoza rolls, moves the pocket, delivers a downfield play. And
you know, I think he missed an open receiver with Omar Cooper. He looks downfield there because he knew that he was able to win that battle against Keanu.
Has time, now running out of it as Bain chases him down and makes the sack.
And now you've got a one-on-one matchup to the outside. That was Lightfoot. Evans ends up blocking nobody.
But you need pass rushers too. This is Tony. Malachi Tony. Long kick, gave him a chance. 10-0. Aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Legends aren't born. To sniff out the last Hoosier drive, takes over at the 38. Beck across the middle. Not much after.
And Hardy, they rarely will take him off the field. That's a big part of their versatility.
Corralling number 10, not letting him get loose. Fletcher breaks free. Mark Fletcher in the foot race. Miami touchdowns. Bell cow back changes around this championship game.
Arizona, wherever.
18,000 miles this year.
I'll tell you, they got a couple good blocks by the tight end and one of the receivers, C.J. Daniels. Take a look at this, Chris. You're right. Standing his block. Look at 7 as well. C.J. Daniels. These receivers from Miami do a heck of a job of blocking. 20 yards rushing in the entire first half and 57 on that carry.
Program, says Mario Cristobal.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Speaking to him, he's just a guy, you get done talking to him, you get fired up about football. He just loves the game. That was so cool to see and hear that.
You do a lot for your kids, but you drive 18,000 miles in a football season in a car now. We're talking family gets a 12-minute drive.
Yeah.
From our house.
If anybody earned it, cheered.
Now,
For that touchdown, Chris.
beautiful stuff, Molly. Indiana back to work. Henry breaking tackles, still running. And
After that touchdown, really good blocking by Nowakowski.
only 8 yards until that 15-yard burst. Left side, spun down after about a 4-yard gain.
Baines hustle play. You could just sense, even before the touchdown, momentum.
Henry again, off the right side. Picks up about 3.
To Iowa City. There's Moten coming off there with a limp. He's had a great first half.
Oh, this D-line on 3rd and 3. Mendoza looks to throw, gets it out, and it's bobbled and incomplete. Surratt had his hand.
Really good job of seeing it with Mendoza on 3rd down. Keontae Scott brought the blitz on his left side, right?
And Miami does get another stop. McCarthy, high boot. Tony steps up and makes the fair catch. Etcher right back out there. They feed him. Crimson jerseys surround him for no gain.
I think they came into this game thinking, we got to go inside zone, duo.
Coaches call it junking up the front. Nick Saban thought Miami's O-line would be well equipped to handle that, but it's been a challenge tonight. Across the middle, Daniels can't come up with it.
Matchup that they do like. Daniels going up against Sharp. That's a good play by the DB.
Dylan Joyce in his end zone gets a line drive point away that Brady's going to watch bounce. Royal Rumble, January 31st. WrestleMania.
We got to go. We got to go. I went last year with Ali.
After a strong defensive stop from the 43, Mendoza pressured again. And he will go down again. Akeem Mezid
round to try to create matchups that are more favorable. He almost did that kind of frog jump almost with his left.
Miami doesn't bring extra pressure this time when the ball is out. Surratt tried to make one of those back.
It's Frederic here. Watch again. Watch him. He's almost expecting that back shoulder.
Tony back. He'll catch the ball at the 5. Risky move. Spun down after the 7 for this possession. Midway 3rd quarter. Option 1 is Mark Fletcher off the left side. Bulldozes, earns 3 yards.
Physically and mentally.
Some tempo from the Hurricanes. Empty backfield on 2nd down. Beck looks left. Ooh, dangerous throw.
And out in space like a nickel. He blitzes the quarterback a lot. He's able to.
His receivers concede very little. Pressure for Beck up the middle, gets it out. Tony's got the ball, but not enough.
Jim walked up tight, showing blitz. Now he drops. Now he's looking for the potential to make a play, and he knows exactly who wants to be able to do it.
Just enough to let Moore get there. So Dylan Joyce back on. Blocked! Indiana blocks the punt and falls.
Hasn't had as many as far as the stats are concerned.
That's now the 8th block from Kurt Signetti since he hired Grant.
Pressure to make plays, comes around that right side. Miami has they got personal protectors there. 87, I just think he worked around the corner, realized he was in there, and got his left hand in there to be able to knock it down.
That off.
How about the...
Again, mom played tennis at Miami. Dad won a national championship in Miami in his freshman year in crew. But